Here at Kennedy Space Center, Florida, this is Brigadier General Adam M. LaMarche, Jr., 45th Space Wing Commander. When NASA began, they used spacecrafts to fly their astronauts into space. The only problem with spacecrafts were that they could only be used once. That's why work began on a space shuttle, which could be reused after each flight. The first space shuttle liftoff was on April 12, 1981. Noting the potential of the space technology, President Reagan started programs like Star Wars Missile Defense Program, which was later scrapped. But the first military satellite was later put into space in 1985.
This is Thomas George, computer expert from Los Angeles. The 1980s paved the way for personal computers. Computers used to take up the space of an entire auditorium. But during the 1980s, Steve Jobs, his business partner Steve Wozniak, and the company IBM began to create personal computers. Steve Jobs' company, which was later named Apple, began releasing the Apple III computer in the 1980s, while IBM released its own personal computer called the IBM PC, which ran on Microsoft Windows. Windows was created by Bill Gates and his company Microsoft. Seeking greater acceptance into the computing world, Bill Gates leased his new operating system to IBM. Computers began to become more accepted during the 1980s because they began to become more cheaper to make. Chips began to become more cheaper, and they started producing more computers.
Now we're going to talk about video games with yours truly, Rodney Shelton of Major League Gaming. Technology in video games took a big step. The first wave of popular video games initiated with Pac-Man. It was a different game compared to Space Invaders, which was the main game played. It was released in 1980. Creating the games were relatively inexpensive and allowed companies, such as Electronic Arts, to produce pioneering video games, like the game Battle Zone, which used vector graphics to create a three-dimensional world.
Hi, I'm Michael Jackson, and I'm going to be documenting a type of surgery that was done in the 1980s.
Tommy and George, we're now ready for you. Miss George, right this way, please. Feel a little nervous for today?
Yes, I'm a little nervous.
Just have a seat right here on our table with Dr. Jagir. Why don't you just put the things over him, please? Just make sure everything's all lined up.
Good. Okay, Tommy, now I'm going to have to put you to sleep for a little bit.
Is that okay? It's not going to hurt, just relax. We'll see you in a while. All right. I think he's asleep.
Tommy was put to sleep a few moments ago.
He's asleep.
She's going to get implanted some new breasts. Plastic surgery had become huge in the 80s because of the ASPS, which is the American Society of Plastic Surgeons. They realized that the public was not clearly informed or aware of plastic surgery, so they started releasing informational brochures hoping to gain the interest of people, which worked. This boomed the plastic surgery business because they realized they needed to work like a business rather than a medical facility.
Right?
Tommy was very excited about this.
Ready for the implants? Implants are ready. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Here.
Doctor, you want to wake him up?
Wake him up. Doctor, I don't think he's waking up.
Here you go.
You try one more time.
Check his pulse.
Doctor.
I think he's going into cardiac arrest.
Alright. Hold him out. 3. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's
Tommy, you're back. Oh, you okay, man?
Yep.
How's the surgery? How was the surgery?
It was good.
Good surgery.
Yeah.
Well,
How do you like the results?
Ooh. Yeah, I like it.
Well, Mrs. George, we're gonna have to let you go. Nice working with you.
We have a card for you.
All right.
Thanks.
Mrs. George, I have a gift for you. Thank you for coming and have a nice day.
Thank you.
Communication was the key in the 1980s, but it was hard to reach people when they were on the go. The pager helped fill this void because people were able to send messages that would appear on the screen. In the 1980s, the number of people using the pager boomed, and it became heavily used. As pagers started to become used, so did the methods for sending the messages. A type of messaging called pager code had begun. For each letter in the alphabet, there is a number representing that letter. There are also widely accepted code for commonly used words or phrases like 411, which was where are you, and 823, which meant thinking of you, and the code 143, which means I love you, was originated from this.
Another advancement in the 1980s was the VCR. It became widely accepted, but two video formats, the VHS and Betamax, fought it out to see which would become the standard format. Betamax was clearly the better format because it produced better quality, but it could only record up to 60 minutes, which was not enough for a standard movie. The VHS, on the other hand, was cheaper and was able to record up to 3 hours of video. So in the end, the VHS won because it was better value and it could also hold more video.
A space shuttle which could be refused after each flight. Oh my God! We're here at Kennedy Space Center, Florida, and this is Brigadier General Adam M. LaMarche Jr., 45th. We're here at Kennedy Space Center, Florida, and this is Brigadier General Adam M. LaMarche. No, I'm not doing that, Tom. Tom's like, we're here at Kennedy Space Center, Florida. This is Brigadier General Adam M. LaMarche Jr., 45th Space Wing Commander. Shut the hell up. Okay, go. Go. We're here at Kennedy Space Center, Florida.
But during the 1980s, Steve Jobs, his business partner, Steve Wozniacki,
Okay, tell me we're gonna have to...
You're an idiot! You're an idiot!
You guys gotta keep it going.
God, dude, you're wearing a mask. Tommy the George.
Technical... Tommy the George?
What?
I'm not saying it.
Can I do it over this one?
Here, how about you just open a new one?
What did you say?